Hi, in this video I will show you the different ways to organize your needles to keep them safe, long-lasting, and minimize the chances of losing them. I'm Sarah from Sarah's Hand Embroidery, and I make videos to show you how to make your hand embroidery journey easier and more fun. If you have not signed up with us yet, subscribe right now and receive more hand embroidery content in the future. The first way is the simplest, that is to leave them in their covers. I have a lot of needles in various covers which I tend to pick up when I travel, and I just leave them in their covers. It helps me to know which brand they belong to, and many times even the sizes, because it's mentioned on the cover. I really do not use too many needles when working on a particular project, maybe just a couple of them, but most often just one. The rest of them stay in the packs that they come in. I put all these packs in a nice compartmentalized box that contain all my essential needlework stationery. So I have dedicated one part of the box to just the needles. You can organize them within this box. I have also added some other needles like the crochet ones. So when I need more needles, I know exactly where to go. If you live in a humid country, placing silica pouches might help with maintaining the quality and longevity of the needles. The next way is to use a pincushion. Look at this gorgeous pincushion handmade by my close friend who runs a small sewing business called A Bee in the Garden. I love the wooden base, and it also has a magnet on top that works as a needle minder. Check the link to her account in my description. This pincushion is large enough to hold all my needles and pins, even the blunt ones. So if you are someone with a small collection of needles, this is a great way to keep them safe. You can carry around this pincushion with all the needles. However, this is best suited for homes or studios and is not travel friendly. So I use pincushions for my needles that I use for projects that I work on in my house. And sometimes I also use it as a home for any orphaned needles and pins that I find from the corners of my house when tidying up. The big needle can go on the side. Look at it, it looks quite nice. This pincushion stays on my desk all the time. Now, if you travel with your hand embroidery kit, here is another way to keep your needles, by using a needle book. As you see, this needle book matches my pincushion. Yes, it is made by A Bee in the Garden. Look for the account in the description. This beautiful and generous needlebook comes with a pouch and pages made in felt fabric. There are many ways you can arrange your needlebook. Each page can hold different needles, and you can label them too. You can customize the book the way you want and based on the number of needles that you have. As for me, I use it to store my needles when I'm traveling. This is a super efficient way to take all kinds of needle wherever you go. I love using needle books. The side pouch can hold the needles in their pack or any other hand embroidery accessory or stationery like scissors or even threads. Actually, this needle book can carry more than just needles. If needle books are big for you, or if you do not have so many needles to take care of, then try a tiny box, like this one. This one has a few needles and a threader inside it. It is compact and can be carried easily and will fit almost everywhere. If you like the idea of using a tin box and have many needles, use a bigger box. You get the magnetic ones too, so that you don't lose a needle while taking it out. These boxes are available online or in any gift and art store. I will suggest to keep a silica pouch in case you live in a place that has more humidity. The last method I want to show you is using different tubes for different needles. If you have a lot of needles, you can use different tubes to segregate and store them, and label them using a sticker. For instance, all the sharps can be in one tube, all the blunt needles can be in another tube, or all the embroidery needles of a certain size could be in a particular tube. And you can label them using stickers. Else, you can just put all your needles into one and use it as required. It is a super compact way to carry your needles, especially when you're traveling, and it's very easy to handle. Now, there are a variety of these tools available for purchase, but if you want to make a quick, basic buy, I have provided the links in the description, and you can get these tools online. I hope you have liked this quick video. Let me know in the comments if you are already using any of these methods, or if you have an absolutely different method that you would love to share with us. If you like to support us to make more videos like this, consider buying our ebook or becoming our patron. Check the description or the end of this video for the links. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.